Hey there, it's Robin at Shanti Art Creations. I am going to make a couple of Christmas cards today using my card panels, or my card bases there. And I've got these two pieces of scrapbook paper that I'm going to use. This one has Christmas Carol prints on it, and this one is just sparkly and shiny. So they are currently cut to 4-inch strips, 4x12, and I think I want them to be 5 by about 3 3/4. So cut to 5. That one can go over there for now. Which side of this one do I want? Maybe this side. Okay. So here I've just sped up the process of cutting these down to 5 by 3 3/4 inches, and now I'm taking them and cutting them at the 1.5 inch mark. And then I will turn them and cut them at the 2-inch mark for all the rest of the pieces, so that I have 4 pieces of each color of cardstock. Now, for the 2 cards, I am basically doing this. Is that right? Okay, where this one. That way. So it's basically going to make 2 cards out of those papers that I cut, and then to put a sentiment or something, embellishment or something on the card, I have some things that I've previously die cut, so I could put like a little circle with a sentiment, some sort of Christmassy sentiment there, or I've got a rectangle. This is also a nice one that works with this pattern sometimes. So I wonder if I should die cut something that could go either way there. That's a possibility. I guess it kind of depends on what sentiments I end up getting. But you know what? To start off with, I think I will just glue these all down with my glue tape runner, and then we can choose sentiments after that. So I'm going to start with the largest piece. So I'm simply just gluing all of these down with my glue tape runner, trying to make sure that I have like an even white space around the edges and in between all the pieces, just trying to make it as even as possible. Okay. They're so shiny. I love that paper. So here I'm going through the sentiment strips that I have and looking at my other cutting dies to see what shapes I wanted to put sentiments on for both of these cards, and then looking through my Christmas stamps and choosing sentiments. And I'm going to use my VersaFine Clair Nocturne and Wow Metallic Silver Superfine Embossing Powder. So I put my embossing powder over paper, so I would get that ready. So I'm just speeding up the process of stamping this first sentiment and heat embossing it. And there was a little bit of stray powder that I just took off with a dry paintbrush. Perfect. See the shine on the silver there? I think that'll look nice there. Okay. So that, I think I'm going to pop that up on foam tape. But what am I going to do with this one? So for this card, I chose a rectangle sentiment strip, and then I was just looking through my stamp sets to see what I wanted to use. And I went with another one that was a Christmas Carol. And I decided instead of doing silver embossing powder, I just wanted to do clear embossing powder and leave the sentiment black. Perfect. Nice little black sentiment. And that will pop up on foam tape on that card. So just cleaning up my embossing powder here, and then I took out my Scotch foam tape, and I had read or heard or something that you can take the release paper off and it can like bend around a circle. This was my first time trying it, and it was bunching up a little bit, so I wasn't quite sure if it was going to like stay in its position well, but it actually worked, so that was good. And then I was thankful that I chose a rectangle for the second one, because that was much easier to apply the foam tape. That's pretty. Oh, come all you faithful. And all is calm, all is bright. And I don't think I'll put anything on the inside. I think I'll just leave those two as they are, because I like them just like that. All right, see you next time.